Lens mapping is an important step for the Cinefade, in which we tell the system where each t-stop is located on the lens. The software uses this information for exposure calculation, so accuracy is important here. Every lens is different, and I would recommend that each lens is mapped and tested during a prep day. In the menu, navigate to Lens, Create. We have already calibrated our motors, so we can skip this step. The motor direction indicates which side of the camera the motor is mounted on, as seen from the camera operator's point of view. In our case, the motors are mounted on the right side of the camera, and I can use the user buttons 1, 2, 3 to switch between left and right. Hit Next to select the lens manufacturer, name the lens, enter the serial number, and choose between imperial or metric scales. Now let's map the focus scale. We do not need this information for Cinefade operation, and to save time, you only need to map a minimum of 2 positions. But I will map the entire scale, as this will then allow the system to display depth of field information. Use the focus knob to select infinity on the lens, and the thumb wheel to find the equivalent value. Press Set and repeat for the next mark. Press Next and continue on to the iris scale. Move the iris slider to the largest T-number position on the lens, being as precise as possible, and select the equivalent value with the thumb wheel. Repeat this for every single lens T-stop mark. In case you make a mistake, user button 2 allows you to delete a value, and user button 3 allows you to change the decimal value, like in this case to set the wide open value to a T1.8. After pressing Next to complete the iris mapping, select Zoom to enter the focal length of the lens and press Next again. You should now see all 3 axes colored in green and can press Save to complete the lens mapping. As a last step, navigate to Lens, Load, and find the lens you have just created and load it.